Hello friends. Well, we have to do a what do Bitcoiners need to know for the 28th. But remember the other day I was talking about snakes at the house here? So I found this. Actually, I didn't find it, but it was outside, and this is who comes and sees us. And this is like how big they are. Like big. These are big friends. Big friends. So anyway, like wow. But these are those rat snakes that are eating the field mice. And but like wow. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that because like, yeah, that's like a crazy thing. Anyway, I keep wanting to donate those to like high schools or biology classes or whatever, but I don't really know, and I don't have, access to that anymore. But it's too bad people can't really learn from those things. It's discarded, so there it is. I have been talking to animals my whole life. I'm very intellectually connected with animals. So in one of my past careers it was useful because it helped me to gain information about what was going on, and I could make appropriate choices. Okay, so what do Bitcoiners need to know for the weekend of the 28th? You can't change anyone else, just yourself. And look what's on the card. You can't change anyone else, just yourself. And guess who just changed? The snake. He put on new skin. I don't know. I couldn't have coordinated that one any better. So maybe we need to change our skin. Maybe that's the message. There are no synchronicities. Oh boy. Cosmic Oracles. Tell us your story, Cosmic Oracles. What do Bitcoiners need to know for the 28th? Listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. Yeah. Shed your skin. Listen to your body. Wow. Wow. I have no idea. Showing you that skin was gonna be so relevant to this reading. Oh, it's just craziness. If you don't think the other side influences this side, I don't know what even to say. It's just so blatant in your face. Anyway, I'm getting like... Alright, here we go. Shamanic healing. Okay. Abundance. I just broke my glasses, so I don't have glasses. I only have one with, like, see how this one doesn't have an earpiece on this side? So I have to wear this one because I broke my other glasses. Okay, so abundance. Abundance. Abundanza. Abundance. 3 little Bitcoins in a row. Oh, it's going to be a bitch reading. Okay. Here we go. 13. Jeez, can't even see anything. 13. Okay. 13. Abundance. Abundance takes on many forms: material possessions, friendships, excellent health, emotional stability, unique experiences. When you lock yourself into a narrow view of what defines abundance, oh, my eyes. You lose out on the whole picture of what it could mean. Open yourself up to as many forms of wealth and abundance that are possible and watch your blessings multiply. Always remember that focusing on what you do not have is a surefire way to feed the energy and make that your truth. Every day, watch the signs of abundance of the universe. Acknowledge and be thankful, thus encouraging the continued flow of energy. Remember, the universe will always provide you with what you need. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Yes, yes. Abundance. So this is what I do a lot. I look at all of the abundance in my life, like crazy abundance, that has nothing to do with my bank account or numbers. It has everything to do with my heart and how full it is. So, be abundant in your joy. Be abundant in your joy of living. If you woke up this morning, you got something to be thankful for. I know that's like you want to hit people when they say that, but it's so true. So you got another chance. You got another chance to make it right, to do good, to make a difference. Alright, so, oh, I gotta cut these babies, I think. Alright, so, what do we need to know for the week of the 28th? What do Bitcoiners need to know for the week of the 28th? Okay. I really think I'm going to have a problem here because I still need glasses to see the cards. Okay, let's see, what else? King of Swords is showing up. So truth, the delivery of truth, integrity, honesty. So I guess that's how we're showing up. Walk in a place of honesty and truth and integrity. Be strong. Know what you know. Know yourself. Okay, what's crossing us? The Chariot, fast movement. So the ride, I guess, the journey is what is challenging us. But it seems to be coming in motivationally. What's challenging us is being motivated to do the right things and know what they are. Where are we coming from? Six of Cups, so generosity towards children, benevolence. We're coming from a place of having a good heart and saying, I want these things to be fair and equal for all. Where are we going? Ace of Wands, so motivation and drive and the ability to get things done. Divine direction, showing us the way. And where are we going to? The Hierophant. Wow, we got a lot of big cards here. The Hierophant, who is all four kings. Integration of many levels of knowledge and integration of many skills and integration of many components of a whole thing, a whole person, a whole personality, a whole lifetime. Tools are the sorrows and the history and the knowledge of, being heartbroken and betrayed. Those are useful tools because those stories make us who we are. Those scars make us who we are. So be thankful for the things that you have been through. Those scars represent lessons well learned and maturity. They give you also a sense that there's maturity, emotional maturity maybe. How do we see ourselves in this situation? The star, wow, and we are the star, we are off-world, we are shining examples of what we could be. Everybody has, like Paul Selig just said on that show, we all have God within us, and we need to honor that and and reflect that back out in our lives, have it show up in our lives by our actions. And the environment we find ourselves in is one of heavy burdens, but also walking our way home, coming home to our inheritance and our abundance and our gifts and our sovereignty. Hopes and fears, Ace of Cups, a lot of aces and a lot of big cards. Hopes and fears is my cup is running over. I want there to be emotional fulfillment, but the fear is that it will be emotionally taxing, and it may bring sorrow. It may bring that kind of emotion of sorrow, and that's the fear. But the hope is that you will be emotionally fulfilled, finally feel satisfied and loved, and be surrounded by compassion, and be able to be grateful. And the final outcome is the Five of Cups. So, seeing our losses, but understanding that if we turn around, there's a whole new way, and that will also lead us to the path to the castle. Alright, so let's go over this again. So we start out as the King of Swords. The King of Swords is one of integrity. He has been through a lot. He is very, very smart, and he knows the truth of the situation. A king wears a crown to represent his seventh chakra being open and his channel to divinity. That is what a crown represents. So when you see a crown, that's what you're seeing, is that channel from the chakra on top of the head going up to the heavens and opening up divine information. There's an exchange in that channel, and messages can come through, and questions can be asked. So there's a conversation that happens. The Chariot is usually motivational movement by force, and we have to have the motivation to bring ourselves home. We have to, understand the mission, and we have to embrace it and go forward with it. We're coming from a place of generosity and benevolence, because we know that humanity has been through things, and humanity has been traumatized, and humanity has been used in certain ways to provide lessons. And so by seeing those lessons, we learn, and then we can be more grateful and benevolent. One of the things I heard recently was, I don't see people as the person who hurt me. I look beyond the person who hurt me to their trauma and who they were before their trauma, and I see them as that person before the trauma that they used to hurt me. Hurt people. So this is that we have interactions with others, and we can see that they have been through similar circumstances that have challenged them, and we can look to them with benevolence. We're divinely motivated here. We're waking up and saying, there's a better place that we can go to. I need to show you these cards. There's a better place that we can go to, especially because they're black and white. But we have to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and, start all over again. So, stay on mission. The Hierophant, like I said, he is someone who has a skill set, like, beyond compare almost. He takes information. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Emperor. The Hierophant is like a religious leader who has the ability to move things and channel things and direct things, and the Hierophant is one that will bring forth what is necessary. So we have stepped into the energy of being able to drive the cart, drive the chariot, so to speak. We're using our tools, which is, like I said, understanding the trauma of humanity and incorporating that into the lessons that we cherish and hold and are thankful for. We are the star. We are innocent divinity, magnificence, dropped down in this realm, and we need to regain our connection with the star. The environment is, again, one of bringing all this that we have learned in our journey and bringing it all home, because it's all part of who we are. This is almost a part of radical self-acceptance. I've been through all these things. They have hurt me or helped me or challenged me or broken me. Yet all of these things I value because I bring them into my skill set, and I harvest these experiences to make me wise. Let's see. The hopes and fears, again, are that my heart will be filled, but I'm hoping it will be filled with joy and not filled with maybe sorrow. And the Five of Cups, which is this card, if he turned around, he would see the two cups and he would see the path leading away from the sorrow. And so I think that it's still appropriate to say that we need to change our skin. We need to become someone we didn't really know we could become. We need to become someone who is far more elevated than we ever imagined we could be. We need to understand our own divinity. We need to understand our own divinity in order to act accordingly and appropriately in order to see this mission home. So Bitcoiners, this is pretty profound here, and it's telling us that it's a time of maturity, and it's a time of, okay, you know, we've been doing this for a while and we're starting to really, the momentum is really picking up. My YouTube feed is full of things that are talking about enlightenment, talking about spiritual awakenings, talking about understanding things for the first time, like history and the lies that we've been told in history. There's all kinds of maturity happening now, and all kinds of intelligence that is being revealed to us. So, you know, anything you're interested in, you can find information on it. It used to be like a blackout of information, and now there are so many places you can go to find something that resonates with you in order to get you on your path so that you can be more satisfied and more successful in living. So that's a pretty big message, you know, that's a big job for the weekend. This isn't like, you know, go find a new pair of sneakers. This mission is, it's pretty big. And remember, you need to shed the skin of your old ways. You need to become new again. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, I just said that. The energy is gaining momentum. It is. It really is. You can see it around. Waxing moon. Well, we just had waning moon, so waxing moon. That means it's getting bigger. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum. During the waxing moon cycle, hope springs eternal. This card is a very positive omen, indicating that you can create the reality you're dreaming of. Though it will take some work and you're not quite there yet, this is a time of energies rising up. Emotions are building too. Where do you want to go, and do you believe you can get there? Either you can just keep meditating and focusing on your desired outcome, or you can make the courageous commitment to take more practical steps towards your goals. Whatever you decide, you are most certainly on the right track. I know I'm headed in the right direction. The situation is full of potential. Your dream can come true. More effort is yet required. Are you willing to give it? Review your goals and ensure that you're still committed. Keep moving forward. The teaching. The waxing cycle is the period of the lunar cycle from the new moon to the full moon, and during this time the moon appears to be slightly bigger and rounder every night. This is a very empowered and empowering time, and this is a very promising card. It suggests now is the time to make plans and to act on them, no matter when you actually pull a card. Okie dokie. Well, again, it's reaffirming that, we need to get on mission. The more of us that get on mission, the more of us that get on mission. It's cumulative, you flip a couple people and then all of a sudden there's a lot more coming on board. So that's how that works, The more people on mission, the more people on mission. Interesting. What animal is going to talk to us today? What do we need to know for the weekend of the 28th? Hawk. Seeing. And we are in the air. In the air. Hawk. Watchful, all-seeing, messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you, and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly, though it may seem small or insignificant. It will eventually redirect your course. Sees clearly, intuitive. Yes, okay, so Bitcoiners, this is your message. This is, get on board here. You know where you need to go. Find a way to get there. Get on board here with your motivation. Every step you take in the right direction to changing your life for better is helping so many other people, because when you pivot and turn and see the good things instead of the bad, lots of stuff happens. Like your focus changes, your vibration changes, the things that you attract change. All of those things can bring you where you want to be, one step at a time. But the first thing you need to do is stop and pivot and really evaluate where you are, how you got there, and how you can get to someplace better. So think about your life and the changes you want to see, because the energy is gaining momentum. Now is a good time to capture that energy, bring it into yourself, motivate you to move forward by motivation, by your motivation, into a better place so that you can bring the harvest home and you can have your cup running over and fulfillment. Okay? Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Alright, so there's the mission for the weekend of the 28th. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you will. Also comment if you would like. I like to see people's comments. And I'll see you tomorrow.